All right. Ready.
How is that a cactus cooler?
Mmm. Tastes like orange.
Cactus cooler, please sponsor us.
Cactus cooler. It tastes like cactuses.
For the love of God, Cactus Cooler, if you're looking for podcasts to pimp you out, we're your boys.
I haven't heard a lot of podcasts sponsored by Cactus Cooler.
We could be the Cactus Cooler boys, Jason.
Yes.
That could be us.
I will get a tattoo.
Will you really?
It would have to be somewhere people don't see a lot, but I'll do it.
Like your inner left thigh?
Yeah. I mean, will they give me money for it?
Cactus Cooler, you heard. This is on the public record. Cactus Cooler, if you give us money, Jason will get whatever you want on his inner left thigh.
I'm starting to regret saying
Like
this.
anything. like anything you want.
As long as it's not like a swastika, I think I could do it. I hope I didn't just give some fucking sadistic Cactus Cooler CEO an idea.
That is your one political comment of the episode.
Does that count as political? I guess it does now. Oh crap, was that a second political comment?
Great, now I have to hit you in the balls with a wiffle ball bat.
Damn it.
Salem, get the bats!
Oh, she's asleep, luckily.
Yeah, Salem's my cat.
She'll be back. Oh god, she's grabbing it.
Welcome to D+J BFF.
Yeah.
I'm joined by my better half, Jason Williams.
I'm joined by DH. Is that your name?
DHP Gastelum.
Oh yeah, that's it.
My friends call me Daniel. My parents call me the mistake.
Well, that's that.
Is it, Jason? Is it? Yeah, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty good. Can't wait to go over the Comic-Con stuff and see what we did.
Yeah, so this episode is going to come out the Monday after Comic-Con.
Yeah, we'll still have to record everything we did then, except for the stuff that, we wouldn't report to the police. I don't want that on the public record. I already have this mistake of a tattoo on my inner thigh that may or may not be incoming.
So, if Kit Harington is looking for his rare collection of Funko Pop figures, we don't have it.
Maybe look at your co-stars. Can't wait.
But yeah, so we're going to be nursing like a week-long hangover after Comic-Con. But Comic-Con episode's going to come out next Monday.
Woo! Comic-Con! Hopefully it's good.
What do you think is going to be the Ready Player One of this year?
I don't know. What movies are coming out?
I don't know. Which shitty movie is going to come
out? Let's see. What book have they not made a movie of yet?
Oh, dude, it's going to be Peter Jackson's fucking steampunk, like, City on Wheels bullshit.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Do you know what it's called?
I don't know. It's like there's cities and they're like on like wheels, and there's other cities chasing cities on wheels, and Peter Jackson's doing it.
Oh, I think I saw a trailer. Sure that's not a Mad Max movie?
No. Way to segue into my next thing. I am officially performing at Wasteland Weekend this year.
Oh, nice. When is that?
It is the very end of September.
Tickets on sale?
They are. I don't know how many are going to be available when this episode comes out, but if you want to have 5 awesome days in the middle of the desert, living like it's the end of the world, doing things like bounty hunting, fighting in a Thunderdome, doing missions, then buy your tickets at wastelandweekend.com. If that's not the website, I'll fix it in post. But I'm going to be there. Jason says he's going to be there.
Yeah, I still have to buy my ticket, but I'm definitely going to try to be there. I've been wanting to go for years.
If you find me, I won't talk. Because my whole thing at Wasteland is that I'm a silent magician.
It's going to be so weird.
But if you walk up to me and you say, hey, I like your podcast, I will mime. Thank you very much. It's always great to meet people who enjoy my art. Hey, let's do a selfie.
Wow, that's a complicated mime.
Yeah, I could pull it off.
I believe it. You've been doing that silent gig for a while now. Probably have all the, the big mimes down.
Yeah, basically. Hey, we're 5 minutes into the episode and we're not at the main topic yet.
Oh yeah. So what's the main topic for this episode?
All right, Jason, I want to ask you a question.
What?
What type of ghost is the worst type of ghost?
Poltergeist.
No, I mean like what? No.
What are you talking about?
Okay, so like imagine there's like a ghost in your house and it's trying to kill you.
God.
What kind of ghost would you least want to see?
A murderous ghost?
Yeah, no shit, Jason. It's okay, if a ghost was a person. Fuck, I'm clipping really bad. I gotta fix this. All right, I think that's better. Okay, Jason, imagine this. You're in a home and it's like an Airbnb and you rented it because it's haunted because you're an idiot. And you're walking around at night and you see a ghost at the end of the hallway staring at you and it's holding a knife. If that ghost was a person, what is the worst type of person that ghost could be?
All right, I like this. This is a lot more of a specific question.
Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, I'm going to say, okay, what kind of person that ghost is would I not like?
It's a kid, Jason.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like, kids that are alive are already super shitty.
Actually, kid ghosts are pretty fucking creepy.
Yeah,
you're right.
They're the worst type of ghost.
Especially when they're like singing their children's songs and going in circles and, oh god, hate that.
Yeah, like two twin girls.
Yes, exactly.
Singing a One Direction song. Well, if you like causing trouble up in hotel rooms.
But they always sing it like too slow.
Well, if you like causing trouble.
Oh fuck, that's
up
it.
That's
it. Why? Do you have a topic about a fucking creepy child ghost?
So we are talking about a paranormal phenomenon known as the black-eyed kids.
Ooh.
Have you heard of this?
It sounds familiar.
Okay.
I already don't like it.
The black-eyed kids. They are kids, and they are either ghosts, they are demons, they are aliens, or they're just a creepypasta.
What, do people don't know? Those are all very different things.
Yeah, so basically, okay, how you can tell it's a black-eyed kid, it's a kid ranging from ages 6 to 16.
Yeah, it's a pretty big range.
And they're super creepy, and when you look into their eyes, it's all black, like a void.
Like, there's no white for the...
Yeah, no, it's all black. And not even like a sclera contact black. No, like black.
Okay, I would already have like some hesitancies if I saw a kid with all black eyes.
Yeah, it is super fucked up.
Oh man, people have actually seen these kids, or...
Yeah, so the supposed origins come from a 1996 posting, I think on like a forum online. I've heard it was a forum on another podcast, but I could be super wrong, by a guy named Brian Bethel. And he was a Texas reporter, and he posted it on a ghost-related mailing list. And he apparently had an encounter with two black-eyed kids.
Oh, man.
And people say, hey, black-eyed kids don't exist. This is just a creepypasta by this guy.
Yeah.
That's the origin, and, that's where the urban legend started. But he swears, hey, this really happened. I don't want to talk about it anymore because no one believes me. But this happened.
Really?
And it's super fucked.
He, still insists it's true. That he saw creepy-ass kids with all black in their eyes.
Yeah, and other people are saying, hey, I've run into black-eyed kids too, across the world. There was another report in Portland, Oregon that was, a really big deal.
Ah, it's pretty far from Texas. That's weird.
But, yeah, he basically wrote a follow-up article explaining, they described his experience, and he was like, look, I have to say this is real and legitimate because it really happened. I'm not the kind of guy who would make something up just for like publicity.
Ha. Or he could be crazy.
Yeah, or he could be crazy. But if you listen to the podcast Astonishing Legends, plug, they have a much better researched episode on Black Eyed Kids because we have to do the entire story in 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's obviously a bit harder.
Yeah, so ours is like the too long didn't read of the Black Eyed Kids.
Gotcha.
All right, are you ready for the supposed origin story of the Black Eyed Kids, the first encounter that became popular online?
All right, I'm ready. So this is the one by that the Texas reporter.
Yeah, it is.
All right. So what does he claim happened?
All right. One night in Abilene, Texas, Brian Bethel left his apartment around 9:30 p.m. to drop a payment off at a pay box for his internet bill. 1996 internet.
Oh god, it's already pretty spooky. I remember the noises.
It's basically a dubstep album, and after like 5 minutes, you have to wait 30 more minutes for porn to load. And then, right before you come, your aunt calls you and disrupts the video. And then you have to like walk into the ocean wearing cement for shoes and never come back.
That's basically 1996 internet. Yeah.
Okay, so basically, he had to go to a downtown shopping center because that's where the pay box was. All right, so he parks, and across the street is a movie theater. Guess what movie they're playing at the movie theater?
Oh god, it's something relevant, isn't it?
No, it's Mortal Kombat.
Oh, okay. Greatest movie of our decade.
Yeah, it's the Citizen Kane of video game movies. But it was a $1.50 movie theater. And he parked in an empty space where he could, use the light from the theater so he could write the check. And someone knocked on the driver's side window.
Who was it?
It was two kids.
Ah, damn it.
All right, so they were like, like middle school, early high school kids. And then one of the boys was taller, the other one was a bit shorter.
Two boys?
Yeah, two boys.
Don't open the car door.
One of them had olive complexion, the other one was super, pale.
Do they have the eyes?
Getting to that.
Okay. I mean, you have two early school age boys.
All right, so one of the boys is looking at like the one doing the talking, and the kid who's not talking looks really nervous. Like, hey, I don't think we should be doing this. This is super scary and super fucked up. I don't want to do this. But the kid talking is like, hey, mister, we really wanted to see this movie, but we left our money at home. Can you give us a ride so we can come back and see the movie? And right as this is happening, Brian Bethel is basically like, I don't like this.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
I don't like these kids. I don't like my internet service. I don't like the fact I have to drive to a pay box so I could pay my bill. He's getting all sorts of terrifying vibes, right?
Yeah. So wait, these kids, the pay box is next to a movie theater that these kids want to see?
It's like a strip mall.
Okay.
It's like across the street is a movie theater. He's in a parking lot and he has to drop his check off.
And the kids wanted a ride like across the street, or?
No, they wanted a ride, quote unquote, home so they could pick up their money.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that. Fuck
and then
that.
The kids wanted him to drive them back so they could see the movie. And here is the scary thing about this. So, Brian Bethel hesitated to, answer, but he looked at the marquee on the theater, and he saw that the last showing of Mortal Kombat started an hour ago.
Oh.
So there's no way those kids could see that movie
Yeah. Ah, no.
And he kind of does a face like, I don't like this. I am uncomfortable with this situation.
Way to go, Brian. Keep your wits about you.
And like he rolls the window down enough so they could hear him. Like, I don't know. I don't like it. And the kid not talking gives the kid who's talking like a panicked look. And the olive kid is just like, hey, come on, man. We're just a bunch of kids. There's no reason to be afraid.
So the olive kid is the one talking? Or
Or
is that the one with the panicked look on his face?
I want to say yes. I am
Okay.
skimming through my notes right now.
All right. So he just says we're a bunch of kids.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't believe him.
we're just a bunch of kids. And as they're talking, he feels his hand reach for the door to open it, and then he's like, "Wait, what the fuck am I doing?" Ah! And he pulls his hand back, and they see that he's moving his hand away from the door. And the kid who's talking is like, "Let us in, mister. It's not like we have a gun or anything."
Oh, no, that's way too specific. It's not like we're going to murder you and drop you off in a field. Ah, no.
And at this
I don't
point,
like it.
at this point, he looks into the eyes of those kids, and he saw that they were completely black, like they were nothingness, like they were a void.
Ah, he noticed that now? God, that's like the first thing I noticed.
Well, it's a fucking parking lot in Texas, dude.
That's true. This is all taking place during night, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's right. It's after
And-
the last showing of the movie.
and he's literally like underneath like a street lamp, so he could write his check.
Ah,
So
man.
lighting is probably not that good.
Yeah.
And at this point, he starts to freak the fuck out, and the kid is just like, "Let us in, mister. Let us in. We need our money for the movie. Let us in. Let us in. Let us in."
Fuck no. Fuck
And-
the check. You don't need internet that badly.
And basically what happens is he is like, "Fuck this shit," and reverses and drives out of the parking lot. And guess what happens?
Phew. What?
He looks in the rearview mirror, and there are no kids.
What? No. Oh, that's so weird. Okay, I could see why he'd remember that encounter. Oh, man. Like, objectively, that's pretty weird.
Yeah. Do you want to hear another supposed real life story of black eyed kids?
Yeah?
Okay, so somewhere in the Midwest, it's like snowing outside in the middle of winter.
Alright, so this is somebody else?
Yeah, completely different people.
Okay.
And this may be a creepypasta because it was in a Snarled video that we're going to link in the description. And I feel like Sapphire wouldn't lie about this. From one Filipino to another, I don't think she would lie about this.
Alright. I believe her.
Okay, so it's the middle of winter, right? And it's snowing outside.
Okay.
And it's husband and wife. They hear a knock at the door. And it's these two kids. And they're not wearing any snow clothes.
Okay, that's already pretty weird.
Yeah. And they're like, "Hey, we lost our parents. Can we come inside?"
Huh. You lost your parents, huh?
Yeah, we lost our parents. Can we come inside? It's really cold out here in the snow. That's how I imagine they said it.
Okay, that makes sense.
And they both look at each other like, "This is really fucked up. I don't like this." But they're like, "All right, they're kids. They're probably lost. They don't have proper snow clothes on. Let's let them in. It makes sense. It really, really, really makes sense. So let's just let them in. It's all right." And they get in, and the first thing that happens is their cat starts to go haywire.
Oh, really?
Like, look, the cat is basically growling, and they're like, "Hey, this cat's usually really nice and likes cuddles. I don't know what's gotten into her." And the cat's growling at these two kids.
Oh, that's like the first sign in any horror movie. The cat or the dog or the bird just goes crazy.
Yeah, so they move the cat to another room, and they're like, "Hey, We need to use the bathroom. Oh, yeah, it's down the hall. So they go to the bathroom. Then the power goes out.
What? Oh no! Are you kidding me?
I don't have the actual transcript in front of me, but the power like gets really weird, and the husband gets really lightheaded and starts to get a nosebleed.
At the same time, the power is like,
and then of course the power comes back on, and the kids go into the living room and they say, "Our parents are here," and they open the door and they walk out and they see like a black sedan and these tall figures wearing long coats and hats, obscured by shadow, standing outside the car, and the kids just walk in. And the figures walk in the car and they drive away.
oh, that is weird.
All right.
I expected them to get murdered, though.
So, fast forward 2 weeks.
Oh, there's more.
The husband goes in because he's not feeling super well. And they do a thing. They do a test and they find out he has skin cancer.
What?
But he has a skin cancer that is only used. You only get the skin cancer really if you like obsessively use tanning lamps or tanning beds.
Okay.
And he's never used a tanning bed in his entire life. And it only became a problem after the black-eyed kid showed up.
They gave him cancer?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Or maybe he's, well, like being like, gotta get a tan. I don't want to tell my wife.
She'll think I'm superficial.
I can't let my wife know that I'm really a pasty dude.
Oh, crap. I just noticed it as these kids came here. I should probably get this checked. I mean, it's possible. Or it's just a creepypasta.
Yeah.
But
So people are saying it's either a ghost, a demon, an alien, or creepypasta phenomenon.
damn, that's a lot of choices. The second one definitely sounds like an alien. The first one sounds like a demon or something. I don't even know. Have you ever seen any?
I have not.
Okay, thank God. I'd have to leave.
Okay, so we're going to a bar called the Federal tonight for a friend's birthday party. And thanks, Jason, because we're gonna leave the Federal at 2 a.m. and there's gonna be these two kids outside,
No!
and they're gonna be like, "Hey, our lift never picked us up. We live right down the street. Can you give us a ride?" And we're both gonna have to be like, "Nah, fuck that."
Yeah.
And then we both punch the kids in the face. And then we find out that they were just kids.
They were just kids. Came down the street, 2 a.m.
We just punched these kids right in the face.
I'd feel bad.
And then, of course, their parents are going to pull up and they're just like totally normal. Like, why'd you punch our kids in the face?
Why do they talk that way? They're autistic. Oh, sorry. I feel bad.
You ableist fuck. and then like the manager from the Federal is gonna walk out and go, "What's all the hubbub? They punched our kids in the face. You're never allowed in the Federal ever again, you kid punching ableist fucks."
I'm sorry. I thought they were alien ghost demons.
I mean, look at them. They got weird eyes. Oh, so now you're a racist. They're Asian, you racist.
I'd feel fully justified if they had all black eyes and were talking like you just talked for those kids. I mean, I'd probably end up with a couple charges, but I would feel fully justified. You just replay this episode back to the judge. It would be fine.
But yeah, Jason, what do you think? A ghost, demon, aliens, or creepypasta?
Logically, I want to say creepypasta. But if you think this Texas reporter guy is really adamant, and let's just pretend it's true, then I want to go with alien. Why would they be trying to where would they be trying to take this guy? Maybe they were trying to abduct him and have him give him a ride to where the spaceship was. That would be a lazy spaceship, though.
So another detail about Black-Eyed Kids is one of the stories was that they appeared at someone's house and asked to use their telegram.
What? Holy fuck. What'd they say? We don't have those anymore?
Yeah, they were like, we don't have a telegram. Well, I need to contact my parents. We have a cell phone. Can I use your landline? Yeah, the people don't have landlines anymore, but you can use my cell phone. Let us in, mister. Right, no, I'm good. I'm okay. Goodbye, unless you're selling cookies. I'm good.
Good luck with the parents thing. Shut the door. Okay, that would explain the whole ghost theory. That's pretty weird.
Here's the thing, though. Fun fact about me, my job sometimes is I perform seances in terrifying places. I do believe in ghosts. I don't believe in Hollywood ghosts.
What does that mean? Like things from the movie Poltergeist?
No, I don't. Okay, so like when you think of a ghost, what's like the picture you think of?
Casper or...
No, like a transparent person, right? A translucent person in like old-timey clothing, and they're like, hello, governor.
Yeah, exactly, like that.
Yeah, so I don't think ghosts are like that.
What do you believe in them like balls of light or...
No, I think when you see a ghost and you see a person, well, that's your mind trying to put a face on something that you can't comprehend.
Oh, okay. So it's just something else.
So I am going to lean more towards creepypasta.
Okay. You don't think it just looked like a person with slightly different eyes if it was a ghost?
I think Brian Bethel really does believe what he saw, and I don't doubt that he saw it, but it's either a terrifying story or it's something that's none of the above.
Yeah. What if it's just some kids who want to rob this guy and bring him over to where they're like the rest of their little child gang is, where they're gonna rip him out of the car and just beat him, steal his stuff. Like not ghosts or demons, just, assholes. It's possible. Except that wouldn't explain the weird eyes.
It was the 90s.
Things were different back then.
Yeah, people had all black eyes. Pogs were a thing.
People use the word radical.
Yeah.
Extreme.
People were doing the Bartman. It was a different time. Pete and Pete was still on the air, man.
Yeah, that's
true.
So
I'm gonna say it's either something that we can't explain that doesn't fall in the category of ghost, demon, or alien, or it's a scary story that someone really believes. And if you have a really good scary story that you believe and you put it out there, more people are able to be like, hey, I have a similar experience. Not perfectly like aligned with what you saw, but something similar.
And they might even like make it more similar in their mind.
Yeah.
If they hear your story. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, definitely leaning towards that one. Still wouldn't open the door to creepy kids who would want to come inside.
No. Okay, first of all, fuck kids.
Like in general?
Wait, let me rephrase that. I fucking hate kids.
Okay, probably smart.
I'm not running for senator of Alabama, so I fucking hate kids. That's my one political comment, Jason.
Even if they're not like black-eyed children, just in general.
I do not like kids. I don't want kids. I don't like being around kids. When I was teaching Taekwondo to kids, it was the worst job I've ever had in my entire life. So I do not like kids. So if these kids appeared at my apartment, and they were like, hey, mister, we're really lost right now. Could we use your landline or cell phone? I just bother the fucking next door neighbors, man. I hate their fucking guts. And then slam the door in their face. And then my fiance would be like, who is that? Like, oh no, these fucking shithead kids. They had all black eyes. They're the worst.
Would she be like, let him in?
No,
Or
Kate hates kids more than I do. So
she'd be like, okay, lock the door.
yeah, and then yeah, that would be it.
Probably smart.
Yeah. So that's Black Eyed Kids. That's the TLDR of the Black Eyed Kids. And if I got anything wrong, I'm gonna add notes in post.
Cool.
And I'm gonna have in the episode description more stuff you can read and watch on Black Eyed Kids, including videos of like accounts of people who've seen them.
Is there like a lot of them? A ton of accounts or?
No, just like stuff on YouTube, man.
Okay.
Like, don't even go on the paranormal side of YouTube because you'll like enter a rabbit hole that goes deeper and deeper and deeper.
Ha. Creepy.
Yeah.
Hope I never run into them.
Yep. Anyway, do you have anything like social media you want to plug?
Yeah, you could find me on my blog, thoughtculture.com. You can find me on my Twitter at JaceVII. And that's it. What about you?
I am on Facebook. I am on Twitter. I'm on Instagram and YouTube as DHP Gastelum. GASTELUM as in Mary. And check out dhpgastelum.com. Every Monday we update with podcasts, Wednesdays and Fridays on comics.
Sounds good.
Yeah. We still need to find a closing line for our podcast.
Yeah, we should pick one of those. Anyways, I'm gonna go close the curtains before the children start knocking on the window.
Let us in, mister.
Oh no, fuck this.
Let us in.
Fuck you kids.
We want to see Mortal Kombat, Jason. Let us in.
The movie hasn't been out in like 20 years.
Let us in, you dickhead.